Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good this Monday morning and had a great weekend. I'm doing great, and you guys already know when you see me that I'm back to present you with more remote work opportunities, okay? So since it is Monday, I should have mostly part-time jobs in this video. So you guys know the deal, not gonna waste your time. Let's get straight into it. Okay, everybody, so before we get into today's remote work opportunities, I do have to shout out today's video sponsor, and that is going to be Teddy Blake. So I have featured Teddy Blake on my channel many times. I love this company. I love their bags, and you have to take advantage of the sale that they're having right now. They have summer discounts up to 35% off. So if you haven't heard of Teddy Blake, they are a company that has dream designs. They use premium Italian leather, and it's just a great way for you to get a really nice luxury bag for an affordable price. This is going to be my third bag that I've gotten from them. I did get the Ava 9-inch aquatic blue bag, and I love the fact that Teddy Blake has a lot of variety. They have a lot of colors. They have a lot of different designs, so you know they can appeal to everyone. I mean, it's really just a great luxury experience. So head to Teddy Blake. Take advantage of their summer discounts up to 35% off. You can get another discount using my code TBLasean30. Go ahead, head over to Teddy Blake and grab a bag today. Okay, everybody, we do have a couple of no phone part-time jobs, so let's start with those. And the first one is coming from the company Mod Squad. This company has been around for years, and I've posted this company many times on my channel, especially when I first started talking about work from home opportunities back in 2016. Okay, so Mod Squad is a company that provides on-demand customer support, content moderation, social media, and community management services globally. So that's a little bit about the company. To find their part-time gigs, you're going to click on Join the Mods, and then once you click on that, you will scroll down and click Apply Today, and it's going to take you to some of their more part-time gigs. So we're going to be talking about the content moderation, trust, and safety. So it does say full-time, but this is actually something that you can do part-time because it's only requiring you to work about 20 hours per week. No phone is going to be involved. They're looking for an experienced moderator with experience in child trust and safety to join their remote team. Now, this particular company does not hire in specific states, so they do not hire in the states that are highlighted here. So if you're in those states, you will have to pass on this opportunity, but definitely check them out and check out some of their other opportunities as well. As a member of the project, it's going to include monitoring and moderating social feeds for issues raised by the public and responding where appropriate using pre-approved text. Also escalating issues to the client security where appropriate. And so the hours are Monday 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific time, Tuesday to Friday 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. and Saturday and Sunday 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And so the hourly rate will be discussed in the interview phase. They want a commitment of 20 hours per week. They're looking for a candidate with experience moderating user-created projects and live-streamed content to determine the level of safety, must be focused on the task ahead, and should be comfortable with the possibility of viewing extreme or disturbing content, experience with child trust and safety, and an understanding of high-level child safety processes, and experience with Zendesk is a plus. So our next part-time opportunity is also going to be no phone, and it's coming from Kate McLeod. So Kate McLeod is the founder of the skincare brand Kate McLeod, and it's known for its solid moisturizers, particularly the Body Stone, so definitely check them out. And so to find the career section, you will navigate to the bottom of the page, and then you'll click on careers, and then they have the customer experience associate. This is going to be a part-time opportunity. They prefer those that are on the East Coast. So the schedule is going to be about 15 to 25 hours per week, including some weekend coverage. I am highlighting the compensation here, which is pretty good for a part-time role. So again, this is going to be a no phone opportunity. They're looking for someone to be the voice of Kate McLeod across email, chat, and social media DMs using their CX platform. And they're looking for someone to build authentic connections and engage with customers in a manner that reflects their brand's warmth, mindfulness, and elevated tone. Responsibilities will also include thoughtfully resolving issues from shipping and product concerns to account and order management, ensuring timely follow up, and documenting and tagging conversations appropriately to support data driven insights and improve their CX processes. Identify opportunities to surprise and delight the community with personalized gestures, and collaborate cross functionally with operations, marketing, and product teams to troubleshoot and surface customer insights. Also, stay current on the product assortment and offer tailored recommendations based on customer needs. And they'd like 2+ years of experience in a customer support or community role for a DTC or lifestyle brand. Proficiency with customer support tools like Shopify, Okendo, Rise.ai, Recharge, WMS systems, Google Workspace, and Slack. Also, stellar written communication skills, because there will be a lot of typing with this particular role, and a passion for skincare, an empathetic problem solver, and availability to work a flexible part-time schedule, including at least one weekend shift per week, and a willingness and ability to travel domestically for semi-annual company-wide gatherings. So definitely a great opportunity. Again, you're not going to be on the phone, so that's always great. Let's move on to our next opportunity that's coming from the Knowledge House. So the Knowledge House has been providing high-tech training to thousands of students from underserved communities across the country. They've been doing this since about 2014, so definitely a company that has, a good mission. And so you can click on about and then click on join the team to head over to their career section, and then you're going to see the employment specialist. So this is a part-time role right here. Now they're looking for those in the Pacific Standard Time Zone, and so they're looking to start summer 2025, which is now. Okay, so responsibilities will include delivering engaging career readiness curriculum and comprehensive assessments, completing personalized coaching to guide fellows through career planning and job search processes, and also partnering with the student success team and instructors to ensure integrated support systems, deliver industry-focused events and strategic alumni engagement initiatives, and conduct ongoing career guidance and professional development opportunities for program graduates. Also contribute to compelling materials that highlight alumni achievements and career progression, and support and communicate with corporate partnerships to establish sustainable hiring pipelines. Also connect employers and candidates through structured opportunities, and collect and record performance metrics to drive continuous program improvement, and complete insightful reports and contribute to departmental strategic initiatives. So candidates must be available for the specific weekly events described below for the duration of the program. So from June to December, Thursday class time, 5:30 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The remaining weekly hours are flexible, including a balance of standard workday hours between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. local time for team meetings and training. So they like 2+ years of experience delivering career development training or workshops, 1 to 3 years providing one-on-one career coaching or a similar advisory role, a bachelor's degree in a relevant field, so that can be education, HR, business, or communications. Also experience with resume review, interview preparation, and job search guidance, track record of successful relationship building with employers or external partners, and experience engaging with alumni or community building initiatives, familiarity with job boards, LinkedIn, and other professional networking platforms, proficiency in using CRM or database systems to track interactions and outcomes, and experience compiling data and creating reports for program improvement. Also, an understanding of workforce development, best practices, and hiring trends. They also want strong attention to detail, excellent interpersonal skills, and superb written and verbal communication skills. I am highlighting the compensation here for this role. It looks like they will be requiring a cover letter, so make sure that you have that ready. You should always have a cover letter on deck, because you never know when you're going to come across a job that you're really interested in, and then you have to create a cover letter. So if you need any assistance with resumes, cover letters, or anything like that, you can check out my services. I will have those linked in the description bar of every video that I post. So let's move on to our next opportunity. This one is coming from CareXM, and this is a company that I've featured on my channel quite a few times. They do have part-time jobs quite frequently. And so CareXM is a company that helps you provide the right care at the right time. So let's navigate to their menu here at the top right and then head over to their career section. And then we will see the customer service representative in healthcare part-time position right here. So one thing I do like about this position, I'm not a fan of the compensation for this position, which I do have highlighted here for you. However, I do love the fact that they do have an evening shift with this position. Now, and I love the fact that they are letting us know what the training is going to be, because a lot of times when companies have evening positions, they fail to mention that the training is going to be during the daytime. So I like the fact that they are transparent and they're letting us know that the training will be Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 3 weeks, and then the work schedule is Monday to Wednesday, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Friday and Saturday, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're only accepting applications from the states highlighted here. So if you're in those states, you're good to go. So with this opportunity, responsibilities will include answering incoming calls from patients and their family, providing support and information about healthcare services, routing calls to the appropriate departments, and resolving customer issues in a timely and efficient manner, and also following up if needed. Now, they like a high school diploma or GED and 6+ months of customer service experience, computer skills, written and verbal communication skills, must be able to pass a background check, and they are letting you know the computer requirements as well. So make sure that you can meet those requirements. So let's move on to our next opportunity, and this one is coming from Space Force Association. So I'm showing you their website, but this particular company has their jobs listed on Gusto. So I've talked about this before. Some companies use Gusto, and so their jobs will not be on their website. So if you search Space Force Association Gusto, it will take you to their Gusto careers page. But this company is an independent nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting and advocating for the U.S. Space Force. And right now they do have an opportunity available as an executive assistant and a bookkeeper, of course, part-time. So getting into details, responsibilities will include providing direct administrative support to the CEO, including scheduling, email management, and communications, also organizing meetings, preparing agendas, taking minutes, and ensuring timely follow-up on action items, and managing travel arrangements and event logistics as needed. It's going to also include bookkeeping and financial management, so maintaining accurate financial records using QuickBooks Online on an accrual basis in compliance with GAAP and nonprofit standards, recording and categorizing income, expenses, payables, receivables, and journal entries, and tracking restricted and unrestricted funds, assisting in proper classification of donations, grants, and program revenue, and performing monthly reconciliations for bank, credit card, and other accounts as needed. So they'd like a minimum of 3 to 5 years of experience in bookkeeping and administrative support, preferably in a nonprofit setting, and proficiency in QuickBooks Online is required. Familiarity with nonprofit financial practices, including tracking restricted funds and fund accounting, and also proficient in Microsoft Office Suite and remote collaboration tools, and strong written and verbal communication skills. I'm highlighting the compensation for this opportunity here, and let's move on to our next opportunity, which is coming from the company Hiring. So Hiring is an ethical outsourcing partner for socially responsible companies. I do have a subscriber that works for this company. They've been featured on my channel quite a few times. And so let's locate their opportunities, which is going to be under the About section and under the Careers. You can scroll down and check out their open roles, and you will see the Operations Specialist Tier 2 role right here, again, part-time. Now, this particular company does only hire from specific states. I'm highlighting those states here for you. And so let's highlight that compensation for you, and let's look into what the responsibilities will include. So responsibilities will include order fulfillment, so working with customer support personnel and inquiring about, troubleshooting, maintaining, or stopping orders with warehouse personnel, inputting and allocating all new sale orders from various sales channels, including platforms like Fair and Mabel, inside and outside sales personnel, distributors, and other channel partners into tools like Shopify, WooCommerce, NetSuite, Also working with key distributors to ensure purchase order accuracy, compliance, and invoicing management, and processing and managing EDI transactions through SPS Commerce for major retail partners and distributors like UNFI and Kihi. Also troubleshooting and resolving order flow issues between order systems and warehouse systems, and familiarity with ShipStation is a plus. Track SLA adherence and shipping deadlines, and communicate daily with warehouse personnel, and monitor inbound and outbound shipments, and may perform some shipping logistic tasks like arranging for trailers and working possibly to arrange Amazon FBA shipments. It's going to also include inventory management, so tracking inventory levels and performing basic discrepancy investigations, requesting cycle counts from warehouse to update specific items, and participating in yearly inventory, and tracking out of stock items, and working closely with the procurement team to analyze sales trends to forecast demand, plan inventory replenishment and purchasing, and utilizing ERP software to improve inventory tracking, demand planning, and purchasing processes. There will also be some processes and tool management, and so they're looking for 2+ years of experience working with an e-commerce CPG business, that is a must, and experience working with web portals like Faire, Mabel, and Amazon Seller Central, proficient in creating and maintaining centralized resources of known issues and operational SOPs, and familiarity with the life cycle of an order from placement to fulfillment, to shipment to delivery and returns, troubleshooting order placement and order flow issues, and troubleshooting shipping and delivery issues, multitasking skills, and exceptional written and oral communication skills. Okay, everybody, so those are all of the opportunities that I have for you today. And if you have questions or comments, make sure to leave those below. You guys know that I appreciate you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video tomorrow. Good luck to everyone who applies for the jobs.